Hey guys, Rashid Hayek, rnbsinginglessons.com. Bit of a different video for you guys today. Thought I would talk about questions that led me to go from non-vegan to vegan. So, questions that led me to go. Now, I've been a teacher for about 10 years. I've been a vegan for 6 years. And I've been teaching music on YouTube and in person and private lessons, online lessons, in classes, in high school, in businesses, in a guitar school. I've taught in a lot of different settings, and one of the things that really interests me about education is what makes people change. So I thought in learning about what makes people change in many areas, because I also studied bodybuilding, and I got an IT degree, I got a teaching degree, I did well in my own schooling. I've learned to be a salsa dancer. I dance professionally, like on cruise boats and restaurants and stuff, doing salsa and samba and doing like tricks with girls, playing drums, rhythms. I learned to play hand drums. I learned to play guitar. I learned to sing, and I learned to teach how to do all those things as well. And in accomplishing all those things, I thought, what made me become that person that could do all those things that I couldn't do before? It wasn't natural raw talent. It was stuff that I was interested in that I had no idea how to do, and that I went and sought out mentors to learn how to do this kind of stuff. And learning about veganism was one of those things. So what interests me is what makes someone actually change, what makes them seek new information in the first place. And I thought, because some people do and some people don't. Some people resist new information, and some people are curious about when they see something different. So I found myself curious over many years. Now, I don't know why some people resist and some people are curious. Maybe they haven't thought of these questions that I'm going to pose to you now. And these questions are questions that came up in my life at many points. It wasn't just like it came up and then I went and answered the question and then overnight I was vegan, or overnight I was a dancer, or something like that. It was very gradual. Sometimes I would ask one of these questions, and then a year would go by and I wouldn't really answer this question. I'd kind of keep living my life and not really ever address this question. So, and there's questions I still have that I have not addressed. So let me take you through the questions. And just thought it'd be interesting to share, to self-analyze myself and go, what specific things did I ask that led me on the path to get me to where I am today, to be the person I am today, specifically about veganism. Now, I'll make videos for other areas in my life, but this will be specifically about veganism. What were the questions that I asked myself or others that led me to where I am right now? I'm not going to go through the answers. These are just questions, okay? Answers I believe the questions are what lead us to find different kinds of answers. But I just thought I'd share so you can get into my mind the questions that I asked. Here we go. I'm just going to read them out. I'm not going to make a commentary on them. Why do I have to eat so much chicken breast just to maintain a fit body? How many chickens do I need to farm just for myself to maintain this lifestyle? This was when I was doing a lot of bodybuilding. Why does protein powder make my farts smell so bad? If protein is what makes you gain muscle, why do regular people that eat high protein gain muscle? How come there are people on all kinds of diets and macros all gaining a similar amount of muscle? Isn't it just the progressive workout that builds muscle? If we need animal food, why doesn't it have any fiber, which we need for regularity, especially considering how high calorie animal food is? If we need animal food, why doesn't it have any carbohydrate, except for milk, since carbohydrate is the preferred fuel to raise blood sugar? Why is animal food important if digesting protein and fat in high amounts, common serving sizes, creates byproducts that are toxic and lead to diseases of many kinds? Why do we kill animals and eat their bodies? Doesn't it seem cannibalistic? Why do we kill animals that seem so similar to us in their family structure and the way they scream when being killed or try to run away? Why do we kill animals that show affection in a similar way that we do? Why, when you chew meat thoroughly, does it have thick parts that don't become liquid and taste off-putting unless you swallow them whole, which seems wrong? Why is there no science at all saying that plant foods are harmful, other than poisonous non-foods? But there is a lot of science saying that animal food is either harmful, risky, or uncertain as to whether it is detrimental. Why are there so many expensive ads encouraging us to eat animal foods? Why are we following traditions or cultural diets since we have science and better industrial and living conditions to make choices about our food? Why would we grow an animal which we have to feed, cage and kill instead of growing plants? Why can't we just take a supplement for B12 as most people should be doing anyway? Why doesn't the news talk about all the diseased people in hospital and how they're all dying from the same diseases connected to a high animal plant food consumption based diet? Since we have studies showing clear risk factors of saturated fat and potentially harmful proteins from animals leading to heart disease, cancer and diabetes, our three major killers, why would we risk eating it? Why would we rather be constipated versus going to the bathroom daily, approximately 1 to 3 times? Why do we have trouble letting go of meat, but then when vegans let go, they have no desire and are actually off-put by even the smell, let alone eating meat? Why do non-vegans place such an emotional pressure and bully tactics to get non-vegans to eat meat? Why are there athletes that are vegan and they talk about how they feel better than when they were non-vegan and they look the same or better? Why do we drink milk which is meant for a baby cow? Why are we not educated as children or adults about what goes on in a legal slaughterhouse or abattoir? Just the normal process of raising, killing, skinning, cutting, bolt the guns to the head. Why are we not educated about that? Ever. Why did I have to find out about what happens to animals that we eat through a YouTube video by people with hidden cameras who put themselves at risk to film and show this footage? Why do governments subsidize, pay money to lower the cost of, animal products, but doesn't do the same for plant foods such as fruits and vegetables, which are known to be the healthiest foods available? Why does government allow junk food businesses to be prevalent in society and allows them to place ads on TV when there is proof that they are harmful to our health, no matter the amount that we eat? Why don't they promote healthy options that we can get used to and enjoy more? Why is there no clear standards about how much animal or junk food is okay? That is, a clear guideline of what moderation means, using numbers such as grams of food items per day or per week. Alright guys, so that's the questions that led me to become a vegan. The questions were at different stages of my learning. They first started when I started doing bodybuilding. And when I was doing bodybuilding, I started learning about bodybuilding from bodybuilding.com. This was about 12 years ago, before YouTube. And I was learning it from books as well. That's when these questions started. And gradually, as I learned more and more and more from different bodybuilders, and then from different vegan doctors and from vegetarian bodybuilders and things like that, back in the beginning, these questions sort of led, like my questions would change over time. Okay, I'm Rashad Hayek, rnbsinginglessons.com. See you next time. Bye.